Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. Welcome to One and All. And this is Call to Guidance, the show that plays every Thursday evening from 8 p.m. until 9 p.m. on live on Salam Media. And coming to you live from the Salam Media studios here in Johannesburg. It is 5 minutes past 8 on a beautiful Thursday evening. And we welcome one and all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tonight we have a very interesting lineup, obviously, in terms of speaking about one is the Dawah efforts and other is the community outreach efforts. And later on, we'll be with Sheikh Junaid Metu from past 8. We'll be speaking about the World Dawah Day that took place last weekend on the 10th of August. And in terms of how did that go in Benoni side. And however, to start off with the day, as the saying goes that ladies first, we start with a very prestigious stalwart in our midst, May Judith Zaitoona Sunday, who's a very remarkable person and in her efforts in working with outreach programs. She is the current managing director of the Methodist Wattville Outreach, and she has a very high, I can say, a long span of experience of about 23 years doing beautiful work. She has a National Financial Management Diploma, which she got from the Ekurhuleni College in 2005. She also did a education and basic education and training in 2006, postgraduate certificate in education and training in 2009 from UNISA, and a management development program in 2016 from Oram Institute. She also does lecture at the what we call the Abed College, or formerly known the Abed Colleges, now known as the community learning centers. And subhanallah, there's just a lot we can go through in her resume, but we are really honored to have her in our midst. So we'll be speaking about the Methodist Wattville outreach. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to the show.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khairan and good evening to all the listeners.
Jazakallah khairan for sparing some time in your schedule to be with us tonight. And it's very interesting when looking at the resume that Ma has a lot of work and experience in community outreach programs and managerial point of view also, which is interesting because every time when you speak about NGOs, NPOs, etc., one of the, I think, the more shunned away positions that people leave out is the managerial side of it, and that is actually the head of these outreach programs that needs to make it work. Now, before we go far, if you can help us understand more about the organization that you represent and the background, as in how it started and what pushed it to actually begin, inshallah.
Okay. Jazakallah khair and good evening. Assalamu alaikum to all the listeners at home. Hey, you've said it, you already said everything. So I don't know what that, but alhamdulillah, inshallah we'll start. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Look, Methodist Wattville Outreach, it started, I think, in 2000 and, I think 2099, I think, towards 2007 or 2009. Yeah, because am I calling years correctly? But anyway, we are 23 years in the space. But when I can tell you it, when it started, it was those days there was this disease, we call it the HIV now, and people were dying. I'm saying like flies, and it was very hard. So at that time, Methodist Wattville Outreach and other organizations, other leaders, of organizations saw a need to say, no, let's go to the community, let's assist the way we can assist. It started then, and those times it was called a voluntary counseling and testing, which was a VCT. That's when it started. So when Methodist Wattville Outreach was not registered at that time, didn't have even premises to work. So Alhamdulillah, the Methodist, through one of the reverends, they call him Dandala, I think, he announced nationally in the TVs and say, whoever wants to start an organization or wants to open organizations, their premises as church, they are open. You can come and open your organizations in our church's premises and you start your work. That's when how the Methodist Wattville Outreach Organization started. And then we got the premises there. We worked there up until we got our own premises. So Alhamdulillah, we managed to pull through. We were taking care of those people at home. We were bathing them. There was no treatment. You can remember, if I don't know how old were you, but there was no treatment that time. And treatment action campaign came in very high numbers and fight and say, we want this treatment to happen. They want treatment for people. And it was very, I think, treatment was there, but it was not easily received by our people. I can say, especially in the communities. And so that's why people were dying. So now, at the same time, Methodist is there, bathing those people. There was another hospital called Mtonjeni around when you're going to Bosbeck, Foslorus. Also, it was a place where, mostly our people were going there, getting their help. Others were hospitalized there, and they were also dying. A lot of people were dying there because of others. They were reacting very bad to the treatment. So we did this home-based care, caring for people at homes, bathing them, up until people start to, react positively with the treatment. Up until today, now you see people are no more dying. Alhamdulillah, they get treatment and then they live their life. I think that's the little bit short story. But on the other side, Methodist Wattville Outreach is sort of like a daycare for elderly people who comes in the mornings, where we offer them some lunches, nutritional meals there. And also they've got activities, they've got sports, they've got soccer, they've got training, they run others, there's music, they've got their work, they do arts. There's a lot that they're doing, because now you can remember that Wattville has got another history whereby most of the elderly people were attacked in their homes, being robbed, others they've been raped, others they've been killed. So we saw a need that, man, let's have this a home for them. It's called the Lonshon Club, but however, elderly people, they come and enjoy themselves there. Yeah, maybe.
MashaAllah, subhanallah. It's quite fascinating that from a tragedy like HIV and AIDS type of a disease in that day, 2007. By the way, I was in starting grade 8 in 2007. I still remember the stigma behind it and different beliefs people had that you can't even touch a person with the disease, thinking that it might be contagious, etc. But to just imagine that in that time, such an organization came up and actually busted through without even a fear of whatever the stigmas that were there, bathing the people and helping them, caring for them. Subhanallah, can just imagine how much of a workload it was, and subhanallah, the service to mankind. Now, in terms of any other aspects, Ma, when you speak about obviously the initial setup of an organization and running it, etc., there happens to be challenges. And can you take us also through some of the challenges that you might have been have faced, and those that are still lingering, and how or what could be the best way to solve such challenges, inshallah?
Yallah. Ah, subhanallah. Oh, I hate to say this, but the first challenge is to get the reject from your own Muslim people.
Subhanallah.
You know, people, instead of looking at the work you do, they just labeling the name Methodist. You come and explain, but you feel that they want to hear other names like what can I say? Islamic Arabic words or Islamically
All right.
words that can start, and then they will see that, okay, this is a Muslim. And at the same time, when I can tell you that when this organization starts to be recognized and people start to come and support it, not Muslim though,
Mm.
it becomes a fight. you can remember that Methodist is a church on its own and it's got its members. And now I'm here with my Islamic things, hey, with my Islamic attire, with my Islamic ethics, which I will never drop for any million rand. So it now they feel with no man, this is our church. We can't accommodate Muslims here, blah blah blah. They started to want to chase us out. And the chase was around you leave our premises in 6 months. And in 6 months you don't even know where to go. But alhamdulillah, when you pray, Allah Ta'ala has the way. Alhamdulillah, I just if you work with elderly people, you'll get their support. I've never seen this. The elderly people went and toy for a space for me. It was like, yo. And we got a space where I am operating now. We built a structure there, Wendy House, very big structure with their dining hall, with everything there. Yeah, now comes another support that you need. You knock to the door. Actually, I can't knock to any door. I need to knock to my brothers and sisters in Islam. But they reject that. Find outside. Ya Allah. Yeah, those are the challenges that you face because of the name tag. The people in jail, they don't want to assist. But alhamdulillah, through the work, the ways of Allah Ta'ala, slowly trying to gather my sisters that are close to me, understanding me, and now they start to putting me under their arms and cover me, put the blankets on me, start to get warm now, and they say let's run the race, Zaitoona. And I started now organizing these fundraisings, and they support me. I also collaborate with their organizations. Then now start to be known and try to overcome those challenges. Although there is still that, what can I say? There is still that stigma. That's a Methodist. Yeah, because even I've got our brother there who's working with us there, I think by the name of Abdul Salam. He was also being attacked in the masjid, that why are you wearing this t-shirt of Methodist in our masjid? And I don't know what was wrong with the t-shirt that is written. It doesn't have faces of people. It's just a name. And they don't even ask why, what is this? They just say, don't wear it here. I can see that, which means you are still not being accepted while you are doing work of the community. And I remember that sicknesses and challenges or health, it doesn't choose whether you are a Muslim, whether you are what. All of us, we need health. All of us, we need a healthy living style. All of us, we really go, at the end of the day, we're going to die. Yes, we don't know the ways will be different when you are going to meet our Rab, but we are all going to die. And if there is assistance, it doesn't have to choose no color, no race, no any or rich or whatever. Yeah.
Subhanallah. And it's very interesting, Ma, because a lot of organizations would say the same thing, that many times when you do start an organization, the worst challenges are in terms of your own people who will may become a hurdle, especially in this situation because of the name. And obviously, this is due to ignorance, and people wouldn't even want to learn what is the concept of using the word the Methodist, etc. But subhanallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open up, and I believe that only the work makes noise. We don't even need to toy for it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would answer us through acceptance, inshallah. So I just wanted us quickly to take a break, and when we return, inshallah, we'll continue, inshallah, with the program.
Our brothers and sisters in Palestine are enduring unimaginable hardships. Ashraful Aid teams are on the ground, delivering crucial aid to those in need. But we can't do it alone. Palestine is suffering and they need your help. Your support can make a world of difference. Visit www.ashrafulaid.org today and donate to bring hope, relief, and healing to those who are in need.
Hey, Gulam.
Yeah?
Did I return your lawnmower last month?
No, Ba, you didn't.
Oh, no. Now what'll I do? I wanted to borrow it again, man.
With Randry Jewelers, you won't have to borrow or lend because the prices are so well trimmed on all gold and diamond jewelry. Alternatively, we could remake your old jewelry into a brilliant new design. Visit Randry Jewelers at 151 Stevens Lamini Road, Musgrave, Durban. Randry Jewelers, the family name you can trust.
Contact Lenasia Livestock and Poultry for all your sadaqah, akika and kurbani requirements. We offer clean, hygienic abattoir style and refrigeration facilities. Sheep, goats and cows are available at competitive market-related prices, direct to the public. We slaughter, slice and distribute on your behalf. But that's not all. Introducing Meat Masters Halal Butchery, our sister company situated on our farm in Lenasia. Unbeatable prices on lamb, beef and chicken. Lenasia Livestock and Poultry. Livestock is our business. We are Sanha approved. Telephone 011 857 1774. Call now.
After the recent attacks on Gaza, many families have been displaced with their homes left destroyed. Through your donations, our teams are on the ground in Gaza, providing support and delivering necessary aid to families affected. The people of Gaza need your help. Give hope. Donate today to Penny Appeal South Africa. www.pennyappeal.org.za 031 1100 573.
We are here on the ground with Penny Appeal organizations in Gaza.
World-class financial services only at Sapphire Global, your financial partner. If you are looking for Islamic, Sharia, and ethical financial products, look no further. Sapphire Global offers a wide range of financial service offerings from short-term to life and investments. A full-service center with all financial requirements under one brand. Our highly skilled and experienced consultants are ready to help protect your financial future. Contact us on 041 001 0184 or visit our website on www.sapphireglobalfs.com. Sapphire Global is an authorized financial services provider.
Listen to something fresh. Listen to Salam Media.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. Welcome back to one and all. So we are with Mayor Zaitoona discussing the Methodist Wattville outreach. And before we went on a break, she was discussing or telling us more about the challenges that are faced by the organization, which unfortunately spans from our own brothers and sisters due to the name that has been used for the organization, the Methodist name, and other challenges which are external rather from the people who claim the Methodist name as part of their faith, etc. But regardless of the challenges, Mayor, I believe that there's always something that pushes the organization to move. And what could that be? What motivates the organization to carry on, even with all these type of backlash in the community and the other challenges that you might be facing also in terms of the financial side of it? What is the main aspect of motivation in there, inshallah?
Subhanallah. Running an organization, I will start to say it's a passion. And I think it's a call. And as I'm saying that, when you always cry to your Rab, Allah Ta'ala will also bless you with the people who's got passion in doing the work. So what motivates it is that people who are working in that organizations, they love what they're doing, regardless of finances, regardless of the challenges that we are facing. So the thing that also motivates the organization to go forward is that we are keen. We've got this love of servicing our people in our locations, in wherever we are. And also remember now that we've been 2 decades in the industry. We've got these other organizations and the governments that now recognize us, and they always, count on our work. And we network, we collaborate with them, we do work. So, we want to see people getting a good life. We want to see people being successful, being healthy, standing up adhere to their treatments, moving on, taking care of each other, loving their parents. Because remember, people who are sick also got children who needs to be raised and needs to go to school and be taken by the same people. So Alhamdulillah, when we also happy on our side to do the work, the community gets to benefit. We are having a healthy living life community. So that's what motivates the organization to keep on saying, I can't sleep. I need to wake up and make sure that I'm going to those houses. I'm plugging my tents. I'm calling people to come and check their status. I'm referring people to clinics. I communicate with the clinics that please give so and so the treatment. I go to and check the person. Are you eating your treatment correctly? All those things, they motivate us, because people now, they are no more like, yes, there's still that little bit sting, I think maybe 3-4%, but people know now, they know their status. They also go, it's just those few ones that are still in denial, but people, they respond positively, they take their treatment, and they are living a good life. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, indeed. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant more energy in the organization so that you can be more and more motivated to do such a beautiful work, which, it's very interesting, Ma, because I believe that, such work, I always say, in terms of criticism, that if we don't do that work, who's going to do it? And if we get to sit and listen to the critics, what are they going to do? Do they have an alternative for such challenges that we are facing? So, inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us and carry on. Now, lastly, in terms of programs, are there any programs lined up for the next upcoming few months and so, inshallah? And what are they, and how can people also take part in those?
Yes, Alhamdulillah, we will be hosting a high tea on the 14th of September in Al Uwais Foundation, but it is commonly known as ANME City Lodge. It's around Crystal Park or Cloverdale, at that side in Davidton. Those who are staying around in Ekurhuleni. I think those who also attended the MDE program, Women's Day, also it's the same venue that will be hosting our high tea there, trying to fundraise, try to raise the funds in order also to run the organization. And also we will be hosting our annual gala dinner on the 23rd of November, whereby this time it will be more of awarding community people, or rather community activists, people who are doing work and not being known, not being shown, but organization will be recognizing those people, inshallah.
Now, and in terms of contact details, whose contact details can we provide specifically for any of the programs? Because I see on the poster there's 2 numbers of Sister Amina, which is 081 543 6592. And the other one is J. And the other one is Upper Hajira 073 399 914. So I just want to quickly display them so that people, inshallah, can get in touch. So we have 081 54. Sorry, I think I made a mistake. 081 543 6592. 6592. And Upper Hajira on 073 399 714. So for those who are interested, inshallah, in getting in touch with the Methodist Wattville outreach for the upcoming events, inshallah, one which is on the 14th of September, the high tea, a fundraiser. And for more information, you can call those numbers, inshallah. And do come through, because these are type of programs that we want to do for the sake of humanity. Outreach is always a service which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does actually bless a lot in that perspective, inshallah. Lastly, Jazakumullah khairan, Ma. It was really wonderful speaking to you and really opened our eyes in learning more about the beautiful organization you're running. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant a lot of barakah, accept all the work and make it successful, inshallah, for the time that it's there, and inshallah and beyond, inshallah. Ameen.
Ameen. Jazakallah khairan. Jazakallah so much.
Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Right. So just to recap the numbers there, it's 081 That's Abu Amina and Abu Hajra on 073 999 714. Inshallah, for the Wattville, the Methodist Wattville outreach. Again, this teaches us a lot of lessons in terms of learning to be inquisitive. Not just judging a book by its cover. Obviously, many people would have a problem with the word Methodist being used, but at the end of the day, it's the work that really counts, especially if we're doing it for the sake of Allah. Let's take a break quickly, inshallah. And when we return, we have Sheikh Junaid Metu from the BIIC, and we'll be talking about the World Dawah Day that took place this past weekend, inshallah.